Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, the connect created by RSP with its employees and stakeholders through effective communication should be sustained, says Shri Fagan Singh Kulaste, Minister of State for Steel, Government of India. And Prayas program organized for contract workmen of Rourkela steel plant. Now the news in detail. The connect created by RSP with its employees and stakeholders through effective communication should be sustained as it would help the plant scale greater heights of success, said Shri Fagan Singh Kulaste, Honorable Minister of State for Steel, Government of India, while addressing the senior officers of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant on 22nd January 2021. The Honourable Minister presided over the meeting organised at Manthan Conference Hall to review the endeavours of the plant in various areas. Mr. H.N. Rai, Director Technical Projects and Raw Materials, Mr. Deepak Chattaraj, CEO RSP, Mr. Rajveer Singh, ED P&A, Mr. Pankaj Kumar, ED Projects, with the additional charge of ED Works, several Chief General Managers, HODs and senior officers of RSP, as well as other SAIL units were present on the occasion. The meeting was attended online by other senior officers of the plant from different locations. The Honourable Steel Minister took a keen interest in the splendid performance of the steel plant in the post-lockdown period, which was shown in a detailed presentation during the meeting. While appreciating the good run, the Honourable Minister also emphasized upon to be more market-oriented and said that everyone concerned has a role to play in this regard. He also emphasized on issues related to employee welfare and inclusive growth. Earlier in the day, the Honourable Minister started his plant visit with visiting model room of HRDC. Soon after, he proceeded to Hot Strip Mill 2, where he was apprised about the project status of the new state-of-the-art mill. Thereafter, he went to New Plate Mill. The plant visit of the Honourable Minister concluded with a visit to Blast Furnace No. 5, Durga. He was accompanied by Director, Technical Projects and Raw Materials, CEO RSP and other senior officers. In the afternoon, the Honourable Minister held discussions with various trade unions and executive association. He also visited Deepika Mahila Jagruti Sansthan, where he was apprised about the various CSR ventures of RSP. Mrs. Raka Chattaraj, President Deepika Mahila Sangati and other functionaries of Sangati received the Honourable Minister and other dignitaries at the centre. Shri Kulaste and Shri Rai were accorded a warm send-off at the Rourkela airport in the evening by the CEO and other senior officers. The 37th session of Prayas, an awareness program for contract workmen, was organized on 18th January 2021 at CPTI. In all, 37 contract labour working in the township area attended the program. Mr. T.G. Kanekar, GM Personnel, CLC and Projects, facilitated the interaction session where he clarified various doubts of the contract labour pertaining to benefits, statutory provisions like ESI and Provident Fund, etc. Special emphasis was laid on safety and a session on behavioural-based safety was taken by Mrs. Sabitri Sahu, Executive Assistant, Personnel, CLC. She highlighted the importance of safe working practices and the roles and responsibilities related to safety at the work spot. Mrs. Madhusmita Mishra, Executive Assistant Personnel CLC, briefed the participants on rights, benefits, responsibilities and issues such as wage structure, bank payment, pay slip, ESI and PF coverage, medical benefits, etc. Ms. Smruti Shri Panda, Executive Assistant Personnel CLC, dealt with various provisions of SA 8000 like child labour, forced labour, provision of health and safe working environments, rights, discrimination, working hours, safety, wages, etc. through movies, video clippings and stories. Mrs. Sangeeta M. Sindoor, Manager Personnel CLC, along with the Personnel CLC team, coordinated the program. Notably, Prayas is a communication program being organized by RSP for contract workmen working in RSP for their welfare, wherein standards and provisions are explained to them in a simple and lucid manner. Till date, 4,967 contract workmen have been covered under this scheme. That's all in this edition of Rourkela News. Namaskar.